Yo, my people, it's your boy FIFA Gangster. Today, I know it's been pending, it's been due for a long time, but I finally got around to doing it. It's a quick custom tactics for you guys. I've got around 4 or 5 formations I'm trying to show you. This is basically what I use in the weekend league division rivals. I have a balanced, a defensive, ultra defensive, and then an attacking and ultra attacking formation, which I'm going to share with you. First of all, let me just tell you guys, obviously probably looking at my team thinking like, shit fam, like you need a good team to be good at FIFA or whatnot, like it makes a difference. Let me tell you one thing, this game right now is so rigged, like it don't matter who you have. You can have a £10 million team, yeah, like players would make a difference here and there, but you'll still get your ass kicked to teams that are worth about 50k coins. Like that's just how this game is right now. Like nothing's working properly. A guy could have a 5-star weak foot, he'll take a shot with his weak foot, it'll go wide. Guy could have 90 finishing, he'll miss 5 or 6 chances. Like it's just, the game just whack. But things like custom tactics can just help make sure players do what they're told. Make sure you just have a bit more balance with your team. Just make sure you're doing well, you know what you're doing, make sure your players know what they're doing, and just keeps your structure in game, I suppose, in a weird sort of way. Keeps your structure solid, keeps your players where they should be. I'm probably sure I've said that like 5 times now, but it keeps your players where they should be. Make sure they run when they need to, where they need to, just certain things like that. And in the match, in weekend league especially, it can make a huge difference. But let's get straight into the video. So this is literally my balance tactic. This is just when I start the game. Usually I don't even really play with this formation. This formation is just to make sure my team gets 100 chem before they start the match. Literally I'm barely in this formation. Maybe for the first 5-10 minutes of the match I'll be in this formation in certain games when I forget to go into defensive, but literally everything is just on standard. This is just like no custom tactics, no player instructions, everything's on basic, balanced, nothing's going on here. I think just having one neutral formation where there's nothing, I think sometimes it can make a huge difference. I can't explain it to you guys. I recommend you to try it out. This is just everything just on balance. Just let the players do what they want for like 5-10 minutes, see how it goes. You might like the formation, you might not, but anyways, usually probably first 5 minutes I'm on this balanced tactic, just getting the gist of the game, seeing how the other player is, and then from there usually I straight away go into defensive. Now defensive I play 4-2-3-1. On defensive style I have balanced, widths on 4, depths on 3. This is just to keep everything, I suppose, tight and compact. I'm playing defensive. Because I don't play out on the wings when I play FIFA. I like keeping everything central and close and my players running together. I'm not a run and cross. I hate those weekend players that run to the wing, get into the box, pass it in and score. Like, it's frustrating and I hate playing like that. I'm usually passing, running, through balls, just playing the game for fun, to be honest with you. And I use this for probably at least 30 to 45 minutes. Literally balanced defensive style, balanced defensive style. You can see all the stats that I have here. This is where the players go to when I change to defensive. Mbappe as always, striker. Neymar on the left, Kulu, let's just call him Kulu for now, Kulu on the right, Ronaldinho just holding it down in the middle, and then my 2 CDMs there, and then defenders where they are. Now I like 4-2-3-1 because it gives me 2 types of options. Obviously I've got an option to play out the wing like with these 3, or I can play in central. So for me this formation just works. I can't explain it. If you have the opportunity to try it out in division rivals, I'd say try it out. You might like the formation. I'm not one of those guys that do these crazy 5-2-3-2 whatever type of formations. I just like keeping it simple, just from what I know from playing FIFA back in the day. Literally that's about it. But in terms of play instructions, nothing too confusing for the striker. He just needs to come back on defense. That's always the key. For Neymar, he needs to come back on defense, stick to his position and get into the box for the cross. I think that's the same with Kulu. Stick to his position, get into the box with the cross and come back on defense. Ronaldinho, same thing. And then our CDMs, we like to cut passing lanes, stay back and cover center. That's the same with Kante, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking and cover the center. Now the reason I like the CDMs cutting passing lanes, I've tried the other two. I don't know why cut passing lanes just works. They'll just randomly stick a big leg out and it works. And keeping them back is important because I feel like through balls, long balls, just generally the counter attacks can be quite dangerous in this FIFA. So having two CDMs there just as a front line, if you will, in front of your defenders can help you a lot. And then you've got the 4 strikers coming back on defense as well. Sorry, the 4 attackers coming back on defense as well. So when the other team is counter attacking, these 4 will be running after them as well. Obviously, it just helps life. It makes life at defending a lot easier. It makes life at defending a lot easier. Your wing backs, I usually have them on stay back while attacking, but overlap. That's the same with Big Theo Hernandez. The reason for that is with overlap, they will run this way rather than running this way, if that makes sense. This just works like that. I don't even understand why. They run this way, and when it's on mixed attack, they can run whichever way they want. Obviously, with overlap, it gives me the chance to run out and cross it in or whip it into Kulu whips it back into the middle and we go from there. Same on that side. That's if I want to do wide attacks. If I want to do straight through the middle, then obviously I'll just play with these people here. So that's my defensive tactic. That's what I pretty much do for about probably the first half, and if I'm losing quite bad, then obviously I'll change it. But what's your defensive? Literally balanced. You want it like this: free width, free depth, just everything tight, neat. Play instructions, everyone's just on default, but come back on defense is the main thing here. Come back on defense, cover center for these 3. Cover center, and stay back while attacking. As you can see, it's just so these 3, the spine of your squad, your 11, are just always dropping back and they're just in the middle, so people can't try to run through you, get these through balls, try to wiggle their way past you. You have at least 3 of your CDMs and another extra player there just to always hold it down and make sure they're not wiggling their way through whilst you're on ultra defensive, trying to keep your win, trying to hold it down. And then you got your wingers just there just in case you want to boot it to the side and waste time. I know a lot of people do that in Foot Champs. It's fine, it happens. I hate when it gets done to me, but sometimes it's got to be done. Literally, your wingers are there just in case you want to cut out wide and hold it down till time is wasted. Wing backs on stay back while attacking. Defenders stay back while attacking. Goalie is balanced for everything, by the way. I probably didn't show him in the others, but my goalie is always on balance for everything. Don't hate me for having Pope. I literally put Allison in the SBC because he was annoying me so much, and I literally put Pope in. Attacking, this is when I'm probably, let's say it's 0-0. I've been in balanced, I've been in defensive, I'm not getting a goal, or it's 1-0 to the other player, or it's 2-0 to them, and things ain't going good for me, so it's time to amp it up a bit. I'm like, shit, I need a goal. Like, what do I do? Quickly switch it to attacking. 4-4-2, defensive style, press after possession loss tactic here. I don't know what it is, but I feel like this just puts energy into your players. They're constantly going after the ball. Now, a lot of people put this on their defensive tactic. The reason I don't do this is because it gets your players out of position. I'm telling you this now, when you use this, be careful, because your players will run. They're always attacking for the ball. When the other team is making a pass, they're always trying to make the pass. As you can see, after your team loses possession of the ball, your teammates will press the ball for approximately 7 seconds. This will affect your player fatigue, and players could be out of position if you don't win it back during this time. Literally, they tell you your players get out of position. As you can see, it's showing you what happens, how it works. Literally, if you lose the ball, everyone comes at it trying to win the ball back. This is because you're on the attack, you want your goal. So I feel like this one helps a lot, because if you lose the ball, say around just the final third, and you just make a little mistake, you lose the ball, boom. 4-5 defenders, 4-5 players come out of nowhere trying to win the ball back, and you can carry on your attack and hopefully get that goal. Long ball, let's see what it says. The team will make runs for long balls into space behind the opposing back line or up to a target man. Strikers who are fast with a good attacking positioning attribute are the best at this tactic. Obviously I've got Mbappe, he's fast, he's got good attacking positioning, so it just works well for me. Long balls, through balls, I've told you guys, I don't like passing. I don't like wasting time sometimes. So when you're attacking, you just want to dink it, you just want to lob it through and get in there and get the goal. And I think that's what works best for this attacking formation. As you can see, width and players in box up there for you guys to look at that. Play in game. Mbappe, stay forward, getting behind. Neymar, stay forward, getting behind. Because I'm attacking, I don't want these guys going anywhere. Like, I literally want them to stay up. I want them to be where they are and not to move. CDM, stay back, stick to position, cover center. Same, stay back, stick to position, cover center, because you can still be susceptible to counter attacks, so you need your CDMs to hold it down. Obviously left mid, come back, inside, get into the box, aggressive. This is only because I want them to be out there trying to win the ball, trying to get it back, trying to do their thing, because I'm attacking, I'm trying to get the goal, so I need a bit more energy while attacking. Mixed attack for the wing backs, literally. Defenders and attacking, literally, it's not crazily important, but you want them to stay back because obviously you're focused on attacking, but you need your CDMs and defense just to stay back so your attackers can do the hard work. And that's literally it for attacking. It does help me a lot, it gets me goals. But let's look at the last one, ultra attacking. 3-5-2, I changed this recently because I've heard about 3-5-2 and heard the formation was literally overpowered, and I didn't think nothing of it till I used it in friendlies for icon swaps, and it was working well. So defensive style, pressure and heavy touch, this is going to get your players running off of the ball like madmen. Width is very high, depth is very high. Long ball, as you can see, everything was just spaced out. We're just trying to win the ball, attack. This is when you're in your last line. It's like you don't want to do this too much, but say you're 1-0 down, there's like 20-30 minutes left, you're not getting a goal, attacking's not working either, and you just want all your players up there giving it their everything. This is what you need to do. That's 3-5-2 player instructions. This is what I got it out. Just my 3 fastest players just there, so they're always attacking. Tavernier goes into right mid, Ronaldinho on left mid. Let's look at what I've put them on their instructions. Come back on defense is the main thing. Because when you're ultra attacking, you've got to remember you are really susceptible to counter attacks, and it can really F you over, it can really mess you over. So they've all got to be coming back on defense. This is what my cam's on. Get into the box for cross, come back on defense. Same, getting behind, get into the box, come back on defense. Same here, come short. Only reason I've done that with Tavernier is because he's a right back. I don't really want him darting down too much, but he's just there to just come short and ask for the ball to the feet, because I don't want him doing his own thing and running down the wing, because he is a right back, he's not a right mid. Stay back while attacking for all the centre backs. CDM, cut pass in lane, stay back while attacking, cut for centre. Goalkeeper, balance. But that's literally 3-5-2. That's when I'm 1-0 down. You need that urgent goal to take it to extra time or to win the game, and you know you can win it. But your defending has to be on point if you use this ultra attacking formation. That's all I'm gonna say to you. But yeah, I think it's very important you have different formations for every tactic. It just keeps your opponent out of the loop, out of the blue. You can mix and match here and there. If one thing's not working, you switch to another in game, and you got time to just see what works for you and gets you the goal. That's what I use anyway. I hope it helps you guys a lot. If you have anything you need help with, any clarifications, anything I didn't explain properly, comment below. I mean, I hope this helps you guys, because I'm not a pro or anything, but I do get a solid 20 wins a week, and that's with me being half-hearted and not trying. I'm Division 1, but it's nothing amazing. I mean, it's only FIFA, but if it's been doing me good and I ain't a bloody amazing FIFA player, I'm assuming it will help a lot of you. So please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.